Kawatsi sehopa wayashtuitsa ushachhanutsa jubwashtitsa.
Wahino me stuwateza yaga hano kohayawashti.
Today we are going to talk about the conscious discipline. Conscious discipline is an evidence-based self-regulation program that integrates social, emotional learning and discipline. The program empowers adults to consciously respond to daily conflicts in the classroom and at home, transforming it into an opportunity to teach critical life skills to children and adults. Conscious discipline is a way of organizing our classroom and home life, and around the concept of a school family. Each member of the family, both adult and the child, will learn these skills needed to successfully manage life tasks, such as learning, forming relationships, communicating effectively, being sensitive to others' needs, and getting along. The skills include compassion, empathy, integrity, assertiveness, responsibility, and the ability to make good choices. Here are just some of the activities we do with the children in the classroom.
One activity we do is called We Wish Well. It's a common ritual for allowing the children to wish peers who are not in school by singing a song and wishing them well. And another activity we do is learning breathing techniques. One of them is to be a star. With this one, the children will smile, take a deep breath, and relax. Another technique that consists of breathing technique is called the balloon. With this one, the children will inflate a balloon, a pretend balloon, by placing their hands on top of their head and breathing. And then releasing. And we would do this several times till the children are calm. Another activity is called the drain. The children will hold their hands in front of them tightly and squeeze as hard as they can, and then release. And another activity is called the pretzel. With this one, the children would create a pretzel with their hands by crossing their legs in front of them and crossing their arms and just taking slow breaths in and releasing out. And we do other activities that consist of movements, and they're called brain break movements. With this, it helps to reduce stress. And one of the CDs we do is called Listen to Your Feelings, Kindness Counts, Brain Boogie Boosters. And this helps children to be engaged, focused, and calm.
Kawatsi, dusheno mesh katina yaka hanostesh, shashko washti tsata, DTya mashtau. Hello everyone, my name is Katrina Antonio and I'm one of the program assistants here at Laguna Division of Early Childhood. Today I'm going to be talking about in-kind and how it is important to your child's school. Let me give you a brief description on what in-kind is. In-kind is a contribution of certain amount of money that is generated throughout the whole school year. It is very important to your child's school, and here are some ways you parents can help. Number one is donations. Your child's home activities, which items can be purchased out of pocket, that can be used as in-kind. And what you can do is fill out an in-kind form, attach the dollar amount, and a receipt to the form. Example, it is not required, but if a parent bought items, school supplies for the classrooms is another way to provide in-kind. You will then need to fill out an in-kind form with a dollar amount and the receipt attached for the purchased items. Number two is volunteer time. Families can provide in-kind by attending any of the following, such as reading logs, Zoom sessions, parent meetings, webinars, etc. I highly encourage all families to attend. Your involvement and participation is greatly appreciated to your child's school. To turn in in-kind. In-kind can be turned in 1 to 2 ways. The LDOE website provides in-kind forms which can be submitted through the website, or you can download the form and turn it into your child's teacher. Teachers then collect in-kind and submit them to me weekly. Logs can be turned in to your child's teacher at the end of every month. Here is an example of the in-kind form. What you would need to do is fill out your child's name, classroom, date, time, the person providing the service, address, signature of parent, and your relationship to the child. Option 1 is for donation and supplies or materials. You can put the date, items donated, purpose, and cost value and receipt. Please attach to receipt to the form, please. Option 2, volunteer services. The date, types of service, hours, minutes, total. You will not have to worry about the cost per hour, although I can fill that out for you. Another form is the reading log. What you will then put is your child's classroom, the name, the month, the year, date, reading time minutes, the book title name. Please print first and last name, no nickname, so we do not have to duplicate your name in the database. Do you recommend this book? Yes or no? This where everything is collected. It is entered into the database, which will be included at the 3rd of every month. If you have any questions or concerns regarding in-kind, you may contact the school at 505-552-6544.
Hello, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Margaret Mascareñas. I'm one of the teachers at the Pueblo Laguna Division of Early Childhood Early Head Start program. And on behalf of the program, I would like to talk to you about screening. What does that mean? Well, screening is just a quick check of your child's development. Screening takes a snapshot of your child's current skills and helps accurately identify children that maybe need some extra support. So we do that because teachers do use the screening results to start the individualized curriculum for each child. We have a curriculum that we base a curriculum on wherever the child comes in. So we'd like to know, what do we start with? So the great thing about this tool, again, it's called the Ages and Stages Questionnaire. And there's one for development areas of speaking or communication, the big motor skills, and other things. And the other one is social emotional. How are they doing with those social skills? The great thing about the ASQ and the ASQSE is that it is strength-based. That means that the emphasis on what your child can do, right? It's a perfect way to keep track of the milestones and celebrate them as your child grows and develops. And again, the ASQ is a research-based, standardized, developmentally appropriate and culturally appropriate tool that many programs across the nation in Head Start, Early Head Start, I even know a lot of pediatricians that use this tool to see where the children are developing. So it's a very well accessed tool that many professionals use to help children and to see what strengths they come in with and how we could start their next steps for learning. So very quickly, I would like to go over some very key points. I have 7 here. That might be a lot. I'll read them fast. How does ASQ and ASQSE work? How do they work? How it works. One, we select a questionnaire that matches your children's age or your child's age, and we have them between birth and age 6, so it's pretty long spectrum of age, right? And we do those within 45 days of them entering into our program. Typically, we do this on our initial home visit. That means we go out. Now we have to do it virtually, but we would go out and do a home visit and just visit you in the home and ask these questions. But within 45 days, if they come in and we let you come in later in the program, we will do this within 45 days. That gives us a snapshot. Again, it's a snapshot of what's happening with your child, right? And the parents, you're the expert on your children. We all know that, and we honor and respect that. So we ask you to answer questions about your child's development. The items that we ask you to perform with them are very easy for parents or teachers. Sometimes we'll do it with a child to try the children. It's kind of like maybe stacking. Oh, can your child move? Can you, and the older kids, can your child stand on one foot? Can your child jump on 2 feet? Can the baby sit up by himself? Does the baby extend his arm and grab a toy with one hand or two? Lots of different things depending on the age. The third one takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes less, to complete. So that's each one, the ASQ, and then the ASQ is a different one. Fast and healthy look at a child, what is they're doing. The most important development areas are we screen on communication, their verbal skills and how they communicate. Babies still gesture. They might look at you and wave a hand or something. But as you get older, their language develops. Motor skills, that's large and small muscles, your hands, your legs, your fingers for the small muscles. So those are problem-solving skills, like, oh, how did that happen? Older children, how do I put this puzzle together? Okay, let me look at it. Oh, yeah, that goes there. Babies, oh, I dropped my toy. How am I going to get it? Am I going to reach over? Am I going to roll over? How do they solve problems within their range? And social emotional skills. We do this. There's a whole ASQ developed for social emotional. That's just how they adapt their social skills, how they regulate, how do they interact with adults and children. So it's very has lots of different questions they ask. Does your child eat eat so many meals a day? Does your child smile at you when you smile at it? Just very easy questions. Again, this is not a test. It's just to see his strengths or her strengths. And we score it, and there's what we call cutoff points. If they fall within this range, wow, okay, we're going to keep adding to his developmental areas. If they fall a little below that, we just ask for more skills. And if there's some skills that he really needs extra help, we will do some more type of intervention, maybe a referral, but that's all relative. That's always just working with the parents, right? So screening is working always with the parents or the care or the legal guardians, right? And 6, you identify your child's strengths. Again, you uncover the new milestones. Yay! You're going to celebrate them and reveal any new areas that your child, again, may need support. And again, the parents work with the teachers to plan. You're a vital part of our planning to plan next steps for those critical years of your child's life. These early years are the most critical to get your child ready for the next school, which is the higher grades, and ready for life. How do you get children ready for the various young, right? So again, this is the emphasis is really on what your child can do. A perfect way to keep track of those milestones and celebrate them as your child grows and develops. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope to see you soon in our program.
Kawati hopa wahine met the way to Dewey, Jupano to Ushajwashti. Hi, parents and families. My name is Teacher Andrea. I'm Big Badger and Little Sun, and I just want to welcome you to the program, to a new school year. So I just want to talk a little about the early intervention programs we offer here at the Laguna Division of Early Childhood. At the Early Head Start, from birth to 3, the program that is offered is NAPR, the Native American Professional Parent Resource, and they are based in Albuquerque. And for the preschool Head Start, from 3 to 5, the Grant Cebolla County Schools offer services. And these services are to provide your child with extra services in their development. And with the request of the parents, the teachers will make a referral to the program. Then an evaluation takes place by their staff to determine if they will need services. And the services that they offer are speech, physical, and occupational. So if you have a concern about your child's development, We are here to help you with the referral process, and we're also here to support you in their development. And they are just extra services to help your child. So I hope when you come into our program, feel free to talk to the teachers, your child's teachers, if you ever have a concern. But thank you. Bye.
Kawatsi, say hopa. Wahino me shiwana. Oshat hanosa. Yakawachi sa. Koik so. Hello, my name is Wana Natsui, and I have been a teacher with the Early Head Start program for over 20 years. I have worked with kids from 6 weeks old all the way to 4 years old. I'm going to talk to you about the physical area of the creative curriculum that we use here at the preschool and early Head Start program. But first, I'm going to give you a brief overview of the creative curriculum. The creative curriculum focuses on the development of the whole child in the areas of social and emotional, which is their feelings, physical, running and jumping, using their fingers, language, problem solving, literacy, math, and science skills for both preschool and early Head Start program. Social studies and the art skills is for preschool Head Start. The creative curriculum is a developmentally appropriate assessments that we use so we can take into consideration the goals of each of the children at their age, focuses on the strengths on each individual child, and takes into account the social and cultural background of each individual child. The physical area for the creative curriculum for children birth to 2 years old, they are learning to move their large and small muscles, which is the arms, legs, fingers, hands. So they do this by demonstrating movements such as running, jumping, balancing, learning to pedal and steer a ride-on bike, kicking, throwing, catching a ball. Then in their small muscles, which is their hands and fingers, they demonstrate it by squeezing Play-Doh, eye-hand coordinations, such as stringing beads, putting pegs in a pegboard, and using various tools for writing and drawing, like crayons, markers, paintbrushes, and etc. For children 3 to 5 year olds, in the physical area is to increase their large muscles, again, which is their arms and legs, by balancing, running, jumping, hopping, galloping, climbing up and down steps, throwing, catching, pedaling, and steering a bike. They are also increasing the small muscles in their hands, like to use for cutting with scissors, their fingers, to button, stringing tiny beads, drawing pictures, and even writing their name. I just want to say, when you enroll your child in our program, they will have fun playing and learning.
Ku'atsi, kaitawaha do hino me kaisa me eshkau yuteta. Do group shishik enak nim in the front mate kotsi, kotrawash this time stick, kotrawak time stick, any roots furnish see, kaisa me esht e. Hello, my name is Vanessa. I'm a teacher at the Early Head Start. As you heard, I do speak Keres, and that is one of our curriculums that we are incorporating now here at the Early Head Start. We try to encourage our oral language, and I know that not everybody is fluent speaker, or maybe not have anybody in their household that does speak, but we try to teach the basics, and hopefully we will all become fluent again and revitalize our language, which is going to be lost. So we're trying to incorporate it to help you parents at home or caregivers have a little stuff that we can share you, and you can come into the classroom, and you are more than welcome to join your kids to learn how to speak, and then you can also incorporate for the rest of your family or other siblings that they may have if they don't have access to any.
But we'd like to start with in our classroom with the basic. We show them and we teach them the basic colors. And we use our Keres language to describe the colors, which is red, kukani, yellow, guachini, green is squish, and you have orange, which is ma'ekuchini, then you have quished is or brown, and then purple is pashunats, mixed is black, and blue is squish. And we also have other colors that I don't have on the board right now. And we teach them the basic numbers that we also from 1 to 5, like ishke, duwe, chame, diana, tama. So we incorporate both English and Keres together to describe and to reiterate, repeating the things that we would like for our children to learn. And just like counting is a little song you can make up on your own. Like we would count like ishke, duwe, chame, uwak, diana, tama, uwak. You know, there's different songs that you can incorporate by numbers or colors. You know, repeating a lot of these is what, you know, your baby's going to learn, your child's going to learn, and you also will learn how to as well. And describing and naming the different animals that we see daily or in the classroom, like a horse is a kawaii, and a cow is a waksh, and toys like a ball. A ball is called mata shuko. You know, different things that we learn on a daily basis. But in our classroom, we try to incorporate a little bit of everything, and we talk about emotions, asking the kids how they feel, you know, like maybe they're tired or sleepy or happy. And we also incorporate the sign language, you know, for happy, ziwishtia, or, you know, sad, zazi ziwishtia, or when they're crying, katikui, you know, all these little words that, you know, that we try to incorporate to teach our kids. And, you know, I encourage parents to come in so they can also be teachers when they take their kids home from school. And we've also incorporated the conscious discipline, which is also has little poems and songs for self-regulation and to moving their kids up to the next level. And like our classroom, we've learned how to say some of our poems and some of our songs into our Keres language, like our good morning song. We are singing our good morning song in English and in Keres. Then we also started learning to do our we wish you well every day. And I think that's a little catchy poem that our kids that are on virtual are learning. And I just can't wait to go back to the classroom to actually see them in person to do it from what they've learned. So I would like to share that with you. So, where are the children? Where are the children? There they are. There they are. How are you today, children? Very well, we hope so. We wish you well. We wish you well. Ha di e er, ha di e er. Wa I say, wa I say. Kaita what you trade, Josh. Kaita what you trade, Josh. Amo shop money. Amo shop money. So little poems and songs like that. I do hope I get to be a part of that if your child ends up in my classroom when they get enrolled or any other classroom. They have different songs or they have different stuff in their classrooms that they would like to share with you. So I do hope that you come and enroll your child and we get to be a part of them and you can get to come help us learn to teach. So I wish you well and I hope to see you soon.
Goatsi se hopa wahename aguch, shashka hanutsta, e she yaka washtista, hatza sao. Hi everyone, my name is Kaylin Aragon. I am a teacher here at the Preschool Head Start, and I am in the Intanel classroom.
Goatsi se hopa wahenome gumai sit hanusta, eshe sinawashista, hatza sao. Hi everyone, my name is Marissa Anaya and I am also a preschool teacher and I am in the Intanel classroom.
All right, So we are here today to talk about our curriculum that we use here at DEC. And our curriculum is called the Creative Curriculum, and it offers a comprehensive collection of research-based, unique, high-quality resources that give teachers the support to confidently foster the development and learning for all children in all learning environments for every moment of the day.
All right. So there are 38 learning objectives that we look at when observing and assessing. Each objective covers 10 areas of learning and development, but we at DEC focus on 6 learning objectives, which are social emotional, language, physical, literacy, cognitive, and math.
All right, and here is a progression of development and learning. Indicators and examples enable teachers to rate children's knowledge, skills, and behaviors on a 10-point scale of not yet to level 9. The color bands show educators and families which skills and behaviors are typical for children of a particular age or class/grade. The bands help teachers manage the complexity of young children's development, and they also help teachers and families understand that expectations for a particular age or class often overlap expectations for another.
Awesome. So also in our creative curriculum for us teachers, we use the teaching guides, which also helps us provide lesson plans for our children. So these teaching guides ensure that teachers can individualize instruction, provide meaning learning experiences, and we use these books for at least 4 weeks, which is also a whole month of study. And on the second picture that you see on the right is our intentional learning card. These are teaching planned experiences that are typically used at small group time. They also describe and explain an activity or experience.
So also included in our creative curriculum is the Mighty Minutes. And Mighty Minutes are a collection of 100 quick, playful, and engaging activities that are designed to inspire learning. Featuring interactive songs, rhymes, and games, they can be used anytime and anywhere to intentionally teach language, literacy, math, science, social studies, and physical skills. And on your right is an example of a Mighty Minutes card. It gives the name of the activity, the related objective, and what you do on the card. So thank you everyone for watching our video and taking out the time. And we hope to see your child next year here at DEC. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Wish you well.